Hello guys and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share you my personal experience of reading these 5 transformative books that I have personally found very useful. I'll share my experience of going through each of these books. The first in the list I would like to mention is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book has been the most transformative as far as my experience is concerned. The wisdom you can find in this book is so radical that it will instantly transform your mindset. So this book mainly focuses on mindfulness, the concept of being in the present moment. Being in the present moment is the concept that has been widely used and misunderstood. If you are looking at books on self-help and personal development, then you cannot afford to skip this book. This is by far the most effective of all the books I have ever read in my life. I have read this book more than 50-60 times in these 4 years, and every time I get into some trouble with my emotional state or any difficult situation comes in my life, then this book has always been helpful. And whenever I run into any problem in my life, I just refer back to this book or the audio version of this book, and it instantly relieves me. This is the book I recommend everyone. Please read it, or if you like the audio version, please look into the audible. And the next one in my list is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book is also one of the most influential books in my life that I have ever come across. This book basically teaches you to set goals that you think are beyond your limitations, and this book basically helps you to rise above your limitations. So what are our limiting beliefs and how these beliefs get ingrained in our subconscious mind, and we tend to think that this is our limit and we cannot go above these limits. And it's a true eye-opener if you are looking for some radical change in the aspects of your life. Like it might be the business, it might be your finances, it might be your relationship or anything. It's if you want to make a quantum jump in any aspect of your life, you cannot afford to skip this book. And the next one in my list is the spiritual classic Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. So I stumbled upon this book on some YouTube video when someone was mentioning Steve Jobs used to read this book at least once in a year, and he had arranged this book to be gifted to everyone who visited his funeral. Steve Jobs' passion for this book and his respect for this book led me to think that what's in this book. So I started reading this book, and it is a bit spiritual one, but you'll love it. If you are a bit interested in spirituality, then this book will be the best in yourself. It's core spirituality, but you can think of this book as your next partner in your self-improvement journey. The fourth one in my list is this Essentialism by Greg McKeown. This book emphasizes on the concept of minimalism, so how we can live a minimalistic life. Minimalistic life doesn't have to be the life which is dull and just lack of vitality, but this book basically teaches us how to get rid of the unwanted distractions in our life. So the basic concept and ideas in this book is decluttering and getting rid of the things that we don't need in our life. For example, it might be your closet full of your clothes which you never use. Getting rid of the unwanted things in your life will enable you to focus on what truly matters, and you will have your energies to focus on the things that truly move the needle. And the fifth book in my list is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So that book I don't have in hard copy, unfortunately. Atomic Habits focuses on building tiny habits that eventually lead into remarkable results. When we think about changing our habits or making some changes to our habits, we think of something grand or something very big which we get scared of, or we just get overwhelmed and we cannot continue. But the concept of Atomic Habits is to focus on the tiny steps that will eventually lead to remarkable results. So it's like he has focused on the 1% rule, that if you improve on anything at least 1% each day, then by the end of the year you will end up with 37 points. I couldn't remember the figure exactly, but if you focus on tiny improvement each day, then you will end up with the remarkable results. Either it might be your food habit, your health habit, or your anger management, or your career, your training, or anything. If you start with the tiny steps, then by the end of 6 months or 1 year, you'll have inbuilt those habits within you effortlessly. As the name suggests, atomic means the small and tiny steps. So to get remarkable results, we have to focus on the small steps and small improvements each day, rather than focusing on the big picture and being frustrated. So these were the 5 books that I have read and I have personally found very useful, and these books have been very transformative as far as I'm concerned. If you're looking forward to your personal development or personal growth in terms of finance, relationship, your mindset, or any aspect of your life, then you can consider reading these books. Please feel free to comment on the comment section. How did you find these books and whether they were able to transform you or not. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and I'll be bringing you similar videos on motivation, self-improvement, and productivity in the days to come. Thank you.